After BTS finished their Europe tour and gave an amazing performance at the FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show, all BTS members returned to Korea for a short break. And now, they are getting ready to start their US concerts. They have many shows coming soon, and ARMY in the US is about to experience unforgettable moments. J-Hope and Jungkook were the first members to leave together, and the other members followed them. It won't be long before we see all 7 members of BTS together again on stage at their next concert. And a few moments ago, all BTS members arrived safely in New York, and these are the videos that ARMY shared.
Please do not go. Hey, please do not go. Hey,
BTS have now officially finished their Europe tour, and every concert was truly amazing. They visited so many countries, and every city welcomed BTS with so much love and endless purple lights. The members looked very happy and excited every time they walked into the stage because they could feel the strong energy from ARMY. During many concerts, the members talked about how excited they were to finally meet European fans again after such a long time. BTS do not come to Europe very often, so these concerts became even more special for both the members and ARMY. Every night, the stadiums were full of fans singing every song together. The fan chants were so loud that the members smiled many times because they could hear everyone sing with them. BTS gave an incredible live performance from the beginning until the end, and they danced with so much power. They were singing live with very stable vocals and never stopped giving their best on stage. Even though Europe is experiencing a very hot weather this summer, the members continued performing with amazing passion. They worked so hard in every concert, but they also always cared about ARMY first. There were so many moments when BTS stopped talking or singing for a moment and asked the stadium staff to check on fans because of the heat. They reminded everyone to drink water, stay safe, and take care of themselves. Seeing BTS worry about ARMY like that showed once again how much they truly love and respect their fans. The connection between BTS and ARMY was so beautiful to see. Another beautiful part of this Europe tour was seeing how much BTS enjoyed spending time in Europe outside the concerts. Every time the members had free time, ARMY were so happy to see photos and videos of them walking around different cities, visiting famous places, enjoying delicious food, and the members posted so many photos and videos on their official Instagram account of them enjoying the city. It was clear that the members were not only working hard on stage, but they were also making happy memories together. And many fans spotted them enjoying their time, and seeing BTS smile while exploring Europe made ARMY even happier because the members looked comfortable and truly enjoyed every moment. I feel like Europe gave BTS a chance to experience different cultures, and you could see how much they really appreciate it. Every city welcomed them with so much love, and the members always looked thankful for the warm support they received whenever they went. I really hope that when BTS return to Europe in the future, they will have even more free time to visit more countries and have many more unforgettable moments with ARMY waiting to welcome them again. It was really nice to get an update like this today. Seeing the FIFA World Cup moments through the eyes of BTS members made this event feel even more special. And as we have talked about before, even though a few days have passed since the World Cup final and BTS's iconic halftime show performance, many fans still cannot get over it. It was a very special moment and people are still talking about it and enjoying all the memories from that day. The FIFA World Cup final is the biggest football event in the world, and this year it made history with the first ever FIFA World Cup final halftime show. Millions and millions of people from every corner of the world watched the game, and they also watched the halftime show. Football and music came together on one stage in a way that we had never seen before. The show featured amazing artists. Seeing all of these artists together on one stage was an unforgettable moment for fans everywhere. For BTS, this was another huge milestone in their career. Over the years, they have become the biggest music group in the world, and this because of their hard work, passion, and talent. Their songs, powerful performances, and positive messages have touched millions and millions of people across many countries. They have broken many records, won many important awards, and performed in sold-out stadiums around the world. Their success once again showed that music has no language and can connect people everywhere. BTS looked confident and full of energy. Their performance was powerful, exciting, and full of emotion. The members showed once again why they are known as one of the best live performers. Every part of the performance showed their teamwork, passion, and love for music. It was easy to see why so many people admired them. ARMY were proud to watch them represent not only K-pop but also music in the biggest stage in the world. And for BTS ARMY, one of the best things about this event was seeing millions of people from different countries enjoying the same performance together. Social media was filled with reactions, videos, photos, and messages from fans who could not stop talking about the show and about BTS. Many people called it one of the greatest halftime shows ever because it brought together some of the biggest names in music on one stage during the biggest sporting event in the world. For BTS and ARMY, this was a very proud moment. Performing at the FIFA World Cup final halftime show is a huge achievement, and it showed once again how respected and loved the BTS have become around the world. Their performance was watched by millions of people, and they delivered a stage that fans will never forget. This iconic moment will always be remembered as another incredible chapter in BTS's journey, and it once again proved why they are the biggest group in the world. But before we finish, I think it's very important that we do not forget the real reason why BTS and the other artists took part in this halftime show. This performance was not only about music or entertainment, it was also about helping people and making a real difference. The halftime show was created to support the FIFA Global Citizen Education Fund, which aims to raise money to help children around the world. The goal is to give more children access to quality education and more opportunities to play football and build a better future. That makes this event even more meaningful because it was not only about putting on a great show, but also about giving hope to millions of young people. I think this makes BTS participation even more special. BTS have always shared positive messages through their music. They have always talked about hope, kindness, believing in yourself, and making the world a better place. So seeing them take a part in an event that also supports this, it really feels so meaningful. They were not only performing for millions of people watching around the world, but they were also helping bring attention to a cause that can change many lives. The same is true for the other artists who joined the halftime show. They all came together for something much bigger than music. They used one of the biggest stages in the world to help shine a light on an important mission. Football has the power to bring people together. Music has the power to bring people together. And this event showed how both can work together to support something positive. I think this is one of the most beautiful parts of the entire halftime show. And yes, the performances were amazing, but at the same time, this event carried a message of hope, unity, and support for children around the world. It reminded us that global events can do more than entertaining people. They can also inspire people, help communities, and create a better future. And that is why this halftime show will be remembered for more than just the performances. It will also be remembered for the purpose. BTS and the other artists helped make history not only by standing on one of the biggest stages in the world, but also by being part of an event that aimed to help children, support education, create more opportunities, and bring millions of people together through football, music, and hope. I think that's something truly beautiful, and it makes this iconic moment even more meaningful. I honestly feel that no words are enough to fully describe how great their performance was. It was exciting, emotional, and full of energy from beginning to end. The 7 members gave everything they had, and you could really feel their passion. And as you saw, BTS did not perform for a long time. The halftime show was very short because the time had to be shared between all the artists. All had to perform in a limited amount of time. Because of that, BTS's stage was shorter than many fans wanted. There is a lot of ARMYs who wish they could have performed more songs or stayed a little longer, but even though their performance was short, I think they made every single second count. They had only a short time, but their impact was huge. Their stage left a very strong impression on millions of people watching around the world. And that's why I really believe you do not have to be a BTS ARMY to enjoy what BTS did. Anyone could watch their performance and see how talented they are. Their live vocals, dancing, teamwork, stage presence, and energy were all incredible. They looked confident, happy, and completely ready for such a huge global event like this. Their performance was powerful from the beginning to end, and it showed once again why BTS are the biggest music group in the world. I also want to say how proud I am of BTS. I am so proud of all 7 members. Every single member did an amazing job and gave his best on the big stage in the world. They represented themselves, their music, and their fans, ARMY, in the best way possible. I know that millions of ARMYs around the world felt proud while watching them. It was such a special moment for everyone who has supported BTS through the years. And one thing that I found really interesting was seeing how many people and how many ARMYs watched the FIFA World Cup final only because of BTS. We will talk more about this in a moment because there was a lot to say. There were so many fans who said they were not interested in football. They did not watch the game because they love football. They watched it only because they wanted to see BTS perform during the halftime show. I think that says a lot about BTS's global influence. Before I continue, I also want to remind you all about something very important. Just 24 hours before performing at the FIFA World Cup final, BTS were in Paris. They had their own concert and they gave an incredible performance there. They filled the stadium with amazing energy and gave everything they had to their ARMY in Paris. Then, after finishing their concert in Paris, they traveled almost immediately to perform at the FIFA World Cup final. That schedule sounds very busy and very tiring. When I look at BTS's schedule these days, I really hope they are doing well. If you have been following all of their news updates, then you know how busy they have been. They have been traveling from one country to another, performing huge concerts, attending important events, and now performing at the FIFA World Cup final. Of course, they are professional artists and they are used of traveling, but their schedule has become extremely busy. I really hope they get enough time to rest because they truly deserve it after working so hard. Now everyone, let's take a moment to talk about ARMYs who went to the FIFA World Cup final only because of BTS. I have seen so many videos and posts on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, X, from fans sharing their experience. Many of them said exactly the same thing. They said they are not football fans, they do not normally watch football games, and they were not interested in the game itself. They bought tickets for only one reason, to watch BTS perform live at the halftime show. I saw so many people saying this on social media. There were so many different posts from fans and many of them shared the same story. They spent money on tickets, traveled and went to the stadium because they wanted to see BTS. They stayed to enjoy the halftime show and supported the members. I honestly think that this is really incredible. To me, this shows just how powerful BTS's influence really is. It's not something to joke about. Imagine people buying tickets to one of the biggest football events in the world, even though they are not interested in football, simply because they wanted to watch BTS perform. That is a level of influence that very few artists have. BTS have built a fan base that supports them everywhere they go, and moments like this shows how much love and support they receive from fans and ARMY all around the world. It was truly another unforgettable moment in BTS's history, and I'm sure many people will remember this performance for a very long time.